That's something I want to talk about. And yeah, I'm guilty of engagement comments online on the Black Rifle Coffee Company's YouTube page. People are still talking shit about the poor kid who defended himself. And even if people are complaining about, oh, there was laws, well, some of those laws are unconstitutional. When was the last time you took personal responsibility for yourself? And even if he put himself in a situation without parental consent, he got forced into a position. What would you want him to do? And now you're playing a fucking lawyer? That's stupid. And you're trying to say, oh, this technicality, that technicality. Nah, fuck that, man. The founding fathers would be proud of Kyle Rittenhouse. Those of you who disagree, you're also wrong too. I don't care if at this point you say, oh, but we gotta help police. Well, I do to a point too. I've been guilty of it as well. But the way things are going now, I'm starting to wonder, these laws that we have, are they really unconstitutional by tyrants that are leftists and district attorney offices across nationwide? And you realize that a lot of these laws that are passed, they're made to fuck you and me. Has nothing to do with color. And for someone who is Hispanic, my father was born in Mexico, who migrated here in America legally. And I'm proud of my Mexican heritage. I believe Carl Rittenhouse is innocent. And for what Black Rifle Coffee Company did was they took a shit on the Second Amendment community. I don't care. I really don't care at the point when they start saying, oh, this and that. Nah, all bets are off. Fuck that. All bets are off. Fuck this extra bullshit videos of backtracking. It's too late. And then you got people on here who are still selling the wolf tickets saying Carl Rittenhouse did everything wrong and this and that, this technicality, that technicality. How would you know? What would happen to you if you got forced in that situation? He didn't have a chance. And you know what? In my opinion, he did the world a favor too. Because he handled his business like a man. When was the last time everyone out there, including everyone across the world, handled their own business like a man? It ain't happening now. Everyone is a fucking cockhole these days. So I'm at the point I don't care. I'm sick and tired of this social contract bullshit or whatever people are trying to frame it up. I'm done. And this government we have is overreaching. It's really annoying and disappointing. At least I'm doing something. I'm ignoring social media as far as Facebook and things like that. Yeah, I'm guilty of it too with the YouTube. But, at the end of the day, we're all human. And I'm not going to subjugate myself to order following. I did that for a long time. I did it for years. And, I worked in the private security industry. I too believe that's order following. I'm guilty of it. But for people to come out and say, oh, but he broke the law. Well, that tells me you're being loyal to a system that was meant to chip away at our rights. And now you're trying to be a good boy with it. It doesn't work that way. We're at a point where we need to make better changes, a better reform of every government entity. Otherwise, America's going to fall apart and it's going to be the end of it. And then everyone's going to be waking up, wondering why these things are going wrong. It's because we let it happen. We're all pussies at this point. And people who are willing to stand up for themselves like Kyle Rittenhouse, he's a man. When was the last time you took personal responsibility to be a man yourself? Or are you too busy worried about your wife or whoever who's cheating on you on the side or making you watch her get fucked and hammered by somebody else? And you're wondering why everything's falling apart from relationships with a man and a woman, and then how everything's falling apart, and women are trying to go their own way, men are trying to go their own way. It's the shit that these fucking politicians and shit that the news media keeps pumping into everybody's brains. Fuck them. Fuck them all, man. They plagued all of us. Now is the time to stop stop and ignore them. Fuck them all. Live your life. And when they start coming down on all of us for things, we'll find out who's a man, who's gonna get on their knees and bow. I'm not bowing down to no man. The only man I'm bowing down to is to Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know I'm a hypocrite. I cuss too much. That's the rant I have for today. Everyone have a good one.